Ever felt stuck, wondering if you're on the right track in life? It's a common feeling that many of us experience. We often find ourselves at crossroads, unsure of which path to take. This uncertainty can leave us feeling lost and questioning our choices. But what if there was a way to navigate these challenges with confidence? What if you could trust yourself to make the right decisions and create a path that's truly your own? Today we're going to explore the power of self-trust and the courage it takes to forge your own way in life. This isn't about following someone else's blueprint for success or happiness. It's about learning to listen to your inner voice and having the confidence to act on it. In our society, there's often immense pressure to follow a certain path. We're told what success should look like, what careers are respectable, and how we should live our lives. This constant barrage of expectations can make it challenging to hear our own thoughts and desires. It's easy to get caught up in what others think we should do rather than what we truly want for ourselves. The fear of making wrong choices can be paralyzing. We worry about disappointing others, about failing, or about missing out on better opportunities. This fear can keep us stuck in situations that don't serve us, preventing us from taking risks that could lead to growth and fulfillment. Doubting our own abilities is another hurdle we face. We might think we're not smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough to pursue our dreams. These doubts can hold us back from even trying, keeping us in a comfortable but unfulfilling status quo. But what does it really mean to trust yourself? Self-trust is about having confidence in your own judgment and abilities. It's the belief that you are capable of making good decisions and handling the outcomes, whatever they may be. When you trust yourself, you're able to listen to your intuition and act on it, even when it goes against conventional wisdom. Self-trust is crucial for personal growth. Without it, we're constantly looking to others for validation and direction. We become followers rather than leaders in our own lives. But when we develop self-trust, we become more resilient, more adaptable, and more capable of navigating life's challenges. There are often signs that indicate a lack of self-trust. One common sign is constant second-guessing. If you find yourself always questioning your decisions, even after you've made them, it might be a sign that you don't fully trust yourself. This can lead to indecisiveness and missed opportunities. Another sign is constantly seeking approval from others. While it's natural to want support from friends and family, if you can't make a move without getting everyone's opinion first, it might indicate a lack of trust in your own judgment. This can lead to living your life according to others' expectations rather than your own desires. Avoiding risks and new experiences is also a sign of low self-trust. When we don't trust ourselves, we tend to stick to what's familiar and safe. We might pass up on opportunities for growth and adventure because we're afraid we can't handle the unknown. So how can we build self-trust? One way is by learning from past experiences. Every decision we make, every challenge we face, is an opportunity to learn and grow. By reflecting on these experiences, we can gain insights into our strengths and weaknesses, and develop confidence in our ability to handle different situations. Developing self-awareness is another key aspect of building self-trust. This involves taking the time to understand our thoughts, feelings, and motivations. When we're more aware of ourselves, we're better able to make decisions that align with our true values and desires. Practicing self-compassion is also crucial. We often judge ourselves harshly for our mistakes and shortcomings, but treating ourselves with kindness and understanding can help us build a more positive relationship with ourselves. This, in turn, can boost our self-trust. Our intuition is a powerful tool in building self-trust. It's that gut feeling, that inner voice that often knows what's right for us, even before our logical mind catches up. Learning to recognize and listen to this inner voice can be a game changer in our decision-making process. However, it's important to strike a balance between intuition and logic. While our gut feelings can often guide us in the right direction, it's also important to consider the facts and potential consequences of our decisions. The key is to use both our intuition and our rational mind in making choices. Overcoming fear and self-doubt is a crucial step in building self-trust. One way to do this is by identifying our limiting beliefs. These are the negative thoughts we have about ourselves and our abilities that hold us back. Once we identify these beliefs, we can start to challenge them. Challenging negative self-talk is an important part of this process. When we catch ourselves thinking things like, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," we can pause and question these thoughts. Are they based on facts, or are they just fears? Often we'll find that these negative thoughts aren't as true as they feel. Taking small steps outside our comfort zone can also help build self-trust. Each time we do something that scares us a little and survive, or even thrive, we prove to ourselves that we're capable of handling challenges. This builds our confidence and trust in ourselves over time. Creating your own path starts with defining your personal values and goals. What's truly important to you? What do you want your life to look like? These aren't always easy questions to answer, especially if we've spent a lot of time trying to live up to others' expectations. But taking the time to explore these questions can provide a solid foundation for creating a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Once we've identified our values and goals, the next step is making choices that align with our authentic selves. This might mean making decisions that others don't understand or approve of. It might mean taking risks or stepping into the unknown. But when our choices align with who we truly are, we're more likely to feel satisfied and fulfilled, even if the path is challenging. Part of creating our own path is learning to view uncertainty as part of growth. The unknown can be scary, but it's also where opportunities for growth and discovery lie. When we trust ourselves, we're better equipped to handle uncertainty and even see it as exciting rather than frightening. Of course, setbacks are a natural part of any journey. When we're creating our own path, we're bound to face obstacles and make mistakes. The key is learning to view these setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures. Each challenge we face teaches us something about ourselves and the world around us. Developing resilience is crucial when we're forging our own path. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties and keep moving forward. It's about maintaining our commitment to our goals and values, even when things get tough. Staying committed to our path doesn't mean never changing course. Sometimes, as we grow and learn, our goals and values might shift. The key is staying true to ourselves, even if that means adjusting our path along the way. The rewards of self-trust are numerous and profound. As we learn to trust ourselves more, we often experience increased confidence and self-esteem. We become more comfortable in our own skin and less dependent on others' approval. Our decision-making skills tend to improve as we build self-trust. We become better at weighing options, considering consequences, and making choices that align with our values and goals. This can lead to better outcomes in various areas of our lives, from our careers to our relationships. Perhaps most importantly, trusting ourselves and creating our own path can lead to a more fulfilling life. When we're living in alignment with our true selves, we're more likely to feel satisfied and content. We're more likely to pursue goals that truly matter to us, rather than ones that we think we should pursue. For those looking to start building self-trust and creating their own path, there are several practical steps you can take. Daily self-reflection exercises can be incredibly helpful. This could be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What went well today? What challenges did you face? What did you learn? Setting and achieving small personal goals is another great way to build self-trust. Start with something manageable. Maybe it's reading a book you've been meaning to get to, or trying a new hobby. As you achieve these small goals, you'll start to build confidence in your ability to set and reach larger goals. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can also make a big difference. Look for relationships that encourage your growth and support your journey. Sometimes this might mean distancing yourself from people who constantly doubt or criticize you. Building self-trust and creating your own path is a lifelong process. It's not about reaching a destination, but about the journey itself. Each day presents new opportunities to listen to your inner voice, make choices that align with your values, and step into your authentic self. You have the power to shape your life in a way that feels true and meaningful to you. It might not always be easy, and there will certainly be challenges along the way. But with each step you take on your own path, you'll be building trust in yourself, and creating a life that truly reflects who you are. So as you move forward from here, consider this. What small step can you take today to start trusting yourself more? Maybe it's making a decision you've been putting off, or speaking up about something that matters to you. Whatever it is, know that you have the strength and wisdom within you to handle it. Your path is unique to you. It won't look like anyone else's, and that's exactly as it should be. Trust in yourself. Have the courage to follow your own direction, and remember that you are capable of navigating whatever comes your way. As you continue on your journey of self-trust and personal growth, it's important to be patient with yourself. Building self-trust doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that involves many small steps and decisions over time. One powerful way to reinforce self-trust is by keeping promises to yourself. Start small. Maybe you promise yourself you'll go for a walk every day this week, or that you'll spend 15 minutes each day working on a personal project. When you follow through on these promises, you're showing yourself that you can be relied upon. This builds a strong foundation of self-trust. It's also crucial to learn from your experiences, both positive and negative. When things go well, take time to acknowledge your role in that success. Recognize the good decisions you made and the strengths you demonstrated. This helps build confidence in your abilities. When things don't go as planned, resist the urge to be overly critical of yourself. Instead, approach the situation with curiosity. What can you learn from this experience? How can you use this knowledge to make better decisions in the future? Every setback is an opportunity for growth if we approach it with the right mindset. Another important aspect of trusting yourself is learning to set boundaries. This means being clear about what you will and won't accept in your life, whether it's in relationships, work, or any other area. Setting and maintaining boundaries is a powerful way of honoring yourself and your needs. As you work on trusting yourself more, you might find that your relationships start to change. Some people in your life might be uncomfortable with your newfound confidence and self-reliance. Remember, this is often more about them than it is about you. Stay true to your path, even if it means some relationships shift or end. On the flip side, as you become more authentic and self-assured, you're likely to attract people who appreciate and support your true self. These relationships can be incredibly nurturing and can further reinforce your journey of self-trust. It's also important to celebrate your progress along the way. Self-trust isn't an all-or-nothing proposition. It's something that grows over time. Take note of the small victories, the times when you trusted your gut and it paid off, or when you stood up for yourself in a difficult situation. These moments are building blocks of a stronger, more confident you. Trusting yourself doesn't mean you have to have all the answers. It's okay to seek advice or guidance from others. The key is to use that input as one piece of information among many, rather than letting it override your own instincts and judgment. As you continue on this path, you may find that your definition of success starts to change. Instead of measuring yourself against external standards, you might start to value internal measures of success more. Are you living in alignment with your values? Are you growing and learning? Are you making choices that feel authentic to you? These can become more meaningful markers of success than traditional measures like wealth or status. It's also worth noting that trusting yourself and creating your own path doesn't mean you'll never have doubts or fears. These are natural parts of the human experience. The difference is that as you build self-trust, you'll be better equipped to handle these feelings when they arise. You'll know that you can face challenges and come out stronger on the other side. One powerful practice in building self-trust is to regularly check in with your body. Our bodies often hold wisdom that our busy minds might overlook. Take time to notice how you feel physically when you're making decisions or facing challenges. Do you feel tense and constricted or open and relaxed? These physical sensations can be valuable guides in understanding what's right for you. As you become more attuned to yourself, you might find that your priorities shift. Things that once seemed important might lose their appeal, while new interests and passions emerge. This is a natural part of growth and self-discovery. Trust in this process and allow yourself to evolve. Creating your own path doesn't mean you have to go it alone. While the journey is uniquely yours, having a support system can make a big difference. This might include friends, family, mentors, or even professional coaches or therapists. These supporters can offer encouragement, perspective, and sometimes the gentle push we need to keep moving forward. It's also important to acknowledge that trusting yourself and forging your own path takes courage. In a world that often values conformity, choosing to listen to your own voice and follow your own direction can feel scary. But it's through this courage that we grow into our fullest, most authentic selves. As you move forward, remember that every day presents new opportunities to practice self-trust. Each decision, no matter how small, is a chance to tune in to your inner wisdom and act from a place of self-knowledge and confidence. Creating your own path also means being open to reassessing and adjusting your course as needed. As you grow and change, your path might need to evolve too. This isn't a sign of failure or lack of trust in yourself. Instead, it's a testament to your ability to stay true to yourself, even as you change and grow. Trusting yourself and creating your own path is about living a life that feels true and meaningful to you. It's about waking up each day knowing that you're moving in a direction that aligns with your values and aspirations. It's about the satisfaction of knowing that you're the author of your own story. So as you continue on this journey, keep listening to that inner voice. Keep taking those brave steps forward, even when the path isn't clear. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. You have everything you need within you to create a life that's uniquely and wonderfully yours. The path you're creating isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about the person you become along the way. Each step you take in trusting yourself and following your own direction is shaping you into a stronger, more authentic version of yourself. As you move forward from here, carry with you the knowledge that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of a life that feels true to you. Trust in yourself, have courage, and keep moving forward on your unique path. The journey of self-trust and personal growth is ongoing, but with each step, you're creating a life that truly reflects who you are and who you want to be.